Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jimmy, and today I'll be changing the oil in a 2004 GMC Envoy. So the first order of business is to move my truck out of here. This is a 1995 GMC Sierra that you guys, if you're subscribed to my channel, you'll see me working on this very often. All right, so I got the hood open, and this truck is actually in very, very good condition. It's very clean under the hood. I'm also gonna change the air filter because I'm not sure when the last time that was changed, and I checked it about last week and it looked pretty dirty. So I bought a new air filter, I bought new oil, and I bought a new oil filter. The oil filter for this truck is a PF61 by AC Delco. I like to start by removing the oil filler cap. That way there's some air flowage going on there for when I drain the old oil, enough air will be able to flow back in, thereby letting the oil drain very fast. Okay, so in case you didn't know, these inline 6-cylinders, it's a 4.2 liter Vortec motor for the 04 GMC Envoy again. They take 7 quarts of oil. So some of you guys don't know that. When I checked the oil on this thing the first time, it was really low because there was only about 5 quarts, because that's what you would assume that it would take, something like 5 quarts. My 1995 GMC Suburban with a 5.7 liter V8 takes 5 quarts of oil. This thing takes 7. Okay, so getting underneath the vehicle, there's actually an access panel located right here. This vehicle's access panel is gone. You might have to remove a plastic panel that's right here. This nut you see hanging down is a 15 millimeter nut, and this is the nut you're going to need to remove in order to drain the oil. All right, so all of my old oil is now caught in this catch pan and ready to be recycled. You can see I put the oil screw back in. Okay, so the only other thing to do, you can see here's the drain plug. We need to now take the oil filter off, and it's really hard to show you where it's at, but you can kind of see where my hand's going. I'm hitting the end of the filter. It's just straight up and down right here, and all you're gonna do is just spin it. You get another catch pan because you might get oil, most likely will get oil dumping out of here. You're just gonna spin it off and try to catch the oil as it comes. And there, we got the filter out. I didn't make too big of a mess other than my glove, which I'm gonna take off. Okay, so here we have our new oil filter. What we're gonna do is go ahead and flip it upside down, and we are going to just use a little bit of oil that's in this cap here, and we're gonna lubricate the rubber gasket that goes around the end of the filter. Okay, so at this point we've drained the old oil, we've replaced the oil drain screw, we've also taken off the old oil filter and put on a new oil filter and made sure all of that was nice and tight. The only thing left to do is to refill it with oil. I always like to use a funnel, even though this is a very easy access oil fill area. I just use a funnel anyway, just to make sure that I don't spill any. All right, so we have the oil fully in the car. Car oil change is done. 7 quarts down the hatch. Fully synthetic Mobil 1, probably won't need to change the oil for another 5,000 to 7,000 miles. The last thing I need to do is change the air filter, which is right here. There's 3 screws. You're gonna loosen this screw here. There's a screw down there in that little hole, and there's one up here. Once you loosen those screws, this whole cover should pop right off. Okay, with the cover off, you can see the air filter, which is this big guy right here. It's just kind of pressed in there. Just kind of pull it and it'll come off. Let's see, one-handed, come on, there we go. Okay, so in the light, I can tell that this filter is pretty dirty. I would recommend changing a filter that looks like this. I don't really know when the last time this was changed, but at least we'll know now. The filter I'm going to be using is by MicroGuard, MGA 42729. And upon inspection, looks like a pretty good filter. To install it, you basically just press it back in the space that it came out. Okay guys, one last quick tip here. These newer vehicles, including this 04 Envoy, are equipped with a computer that tells you when to change the oil. So right now we just changed the oil and the computer doesn't know that until we reset it. What you're going to do is put the key in the ignition, turn it to the on position, press the gas pedal 3 times within 5 seconds, and then turn the key off. That's how you reset it. Thanks for watching me do the oil filter and air filter service on this 2004 GMC Envoy. I'm Jimmy with One Road here on YouTube. The links to all the products I've used will be down in the description below, so be sure to check that out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me, it really helps, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Thanks guys, peace out.